Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying their day. So I didn't really get a chance to watch Love and Marriage Saturday. I was going to record it probably Saturday, but I had other things to do, and I had other things that I was going through and doing. So I decided to just watch it today on my on demand channel. So coming in the show, it was better. It was like it started off good, no drama, no nothing. I want to say that. So coming in the show, Melanie and Marcus, her brother, riding down the street on their way to the Black Expo. I didn't know they was on their way to the Black Expo, but they were. Okay, so they enter the Black Expo. It's Melanie, uh, Marcus, Montel showed up. Maurice is there. Letitia is there. Uh, Messias Monstro is there. Monstro is there. Uh, Kimmy hadn't made it, but she's on her way. Uh, but when she does eventually gets there, she tells Melody that they got her way back there in the corner. So, Melody said, "Oh, I didn't even know." Oh, she said, "Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did." So they all started to get on the panel, and Montel said that Melody was out in the audience. Oh, wait a minute, before I start that, y'all. So Montel said he spoke to Marcus, Melody's brother. Marcus said, "How's everything that's going on with you and Mel?" And he said that everything is okay since the 3 years that we've been separated. But I'm sure now that she got your support, everything will be okay. And Marcus didn't catch it. He was like, "What? What are you talking about support?" And then they showed the videos back where he was talking to Marcus. And he walked away seeing Marcus still as petty as hell. Child, now you petty. You're petty. You're petty that you can't even have a real conversation with your kid's uncle. And you're petty because you know, in fact, that you called your kid's uncle gay, and you know you homophobic, and you said you just don't believe in that type of family style, which everybody got their opinion. Talking about husband and husband, all because your kids told their uncle the truth. Come on, man. Okay, so leading back into the subject in hand, you remember last week I was telling y'all about my soul walked up into Tiffany, not Tiffany, but walked up to Stormy telling her about this $100, and they had words. Okay, so apparently when Tiffany and Lewis got there, um, Stormy told Tiffany about it, and she said, "What?" And from what I understand, Tiffany said that um, I thought this was supposed to be for the Black Expo, but see, in reality, when they had showed the building, one thing Stormy did say, they didn't mention nothing about no money. They mentioned about not paying people for the Black Expo. That's what they'll mention. Now it came back that they were saying it was a lot of people that did pay their vendors fee, except for two or three people. But what I don't understand, and this is why I say I agree with Stormy when she say they was real unprofessional doing this Black Expo. But when Melody and Marcus walked in, they said, Melody said, oh, it's a real turnout. It's real nice. And Melody looked at and she said she didn't even know it was Letitia cousin selling her product. She didn't even know that Letitia had a hair product for the kids. That's because everything Melody tried to do, Letitia tries to do. That's just how she's built. And then she got on stage and said, "We don't have to be jealous. We don't. It's enough money out here for all of us. I want to see you do good, girl. Girl, you can stop that line, and you know yourself that's a bunch of crap." And I don't know. I think they was kind of disappointed that Melody pulled out, but she did ask Melody, if you can't participate, can you please leave calm? And Melody did. But Melody said she really didn't plan on coming, but she did it anyway. And Montel actually said something was really right. He said he's really not a public speaker. And the whole time, he really didn't say nothing. He said, we're going to take Q&A questions now. And that's the only thing he said. So moving right along, before Tiffany, Kimmy, and Letitia and Stormy met at the restaurant, um, because Stormy was already having problems with the orders. And because it was a messed up, but they got it done at her thing. So she was laying in the bed. She got some good news from Courtney that they willing to have a baby, but it was just the fact that he seen all the blood come from when they had their first child. He said, but they'll consider surrogates, which it's okay. It's good. Ain't nothing wrong with surrogates. I see a lot of people trying it these days. And so Stormy went in telling him what happened at the Black Expo. And she said, I need you to check him. And she said, well, he said, I guess so. He said, but just not today because I'm finna sleep. And that's what he did. So they met up, all four of the girls met up to the restaurant. Tiffany invited them out. And Tiffany said, well, I didn't know about no Black Expo. And I didn't, and he said, I felt, really bad for being discluded, but I didn't know nothing about it until maybe 2 or 3 days earlier. And then Kimmy with her messy self talking about, well, she did mention, yeah, she did mention. Girl, that girl did not mention, but of course, like always, you gonna always take up for the Scots. That's just what you do. So because Stormy stepped in and say, ain't at your business, because wait a minute, Letitia said, I know that you and your business partner having a business, and then I know Lewis have a business. Well, why you didn't call name one of them in? Because you trying to be messy. That's what you trying to do. And then Stormy stepped in and said, because wait a minute, Tiffany, then in your business, y'all made 3.3 million. And she said, yeah. She let Letitia have it all the way. It was an argument started over with La, Letitia and Stormy. Letitia said something about, how would you feel about I check your husband like that? She said, oh baby, you know better. You ain't crazy. You know better. You know. But see, that's why Stormy took it to Courtney. All thing Stormy said, and Stormy told her, "This is what I said," because Letitia had got a mouth of saying that she didn't like the way that Stormy was saying, and I do agree with Stormy when she say this. Now, I probably won't agree with where it was said, but in actuality, I do agree with it because your man came to her instead of saying this of the business of this child took time out of her day, both of her free time, to make your expo better. And then she digged up under her skin and told her your expo really wasn't all of that. It was a turnout, but what was the decor? Because the decor looked like a prom. If I tell y'all Stormy went in so far, Letitia was saying, you wouldn't want me to jump over there on side of the table. She said, do it. See, that's the problem with Letitia. Letitia thinks people that scared of her. Girl, only people that scared of you and your mama is Kiki. But it's supposed to come back on later on this season. I don't know when. I think it's September. It's supposed to come back on in September. And when it come back on in September, it's supposed to be good. Because it's not coming back on in August. So I'm gonna report it to y'all then. But yeah, it was a mess. It was good though, but it kind of leaned over to the drama. But here's coming up now when they showed on the preview. I can't wait to I can't wait to watch it. But I love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye.